All right, everyone, welcome to the stream here. We've finally got it working, and so now we can put on some commentary. My name is Lewis. I'm here with Macy today, and we are going to be talking about what's going on. Here we go. There we go. That is Macy, and I've actually got this set up a little bit. Hang on, I can actually show you in here. There we go. There is myself. We are here right next to the field, but you're not looking at it for us, you're looking at it for the game. And we are currently on, what have we got, third down? And a timeout has been called. So, we are here with Macy. She is, what are you, the quarterback of the females team? Is that what we're going with?
I guess, yeah. Training to be.
Training to be. So what's going on with the women's team?
Yeah, so we're still looking to get numbers. We're nearly there. We need, if anyone's interested in coming and playing for Townsville Chargers women's team, we train on Monday and Thursday, 7 to 9, down here at the Joe Baker Field. Any fitness, anything you can do, literally we'll take anyone. Come down, got a great group of girls. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. It's, I suppose, been enough of an effort to actually try and get the men's team on the pitch as well.
Yeah, certainly. They've already shorter on numbers, I think, than other teams. We're new to comp, and injuries don't help that. But yeah, the blokes are here, and they come and train every week, and they show up, and props to them.
Exactly right. Now, it looks like we're on third down and about 5 kilometres. They do need to get to about the halfway line at the moment. And that will be an incomplete. So it looks like the punt team would be on their way out, unless, was it? It is fourth, there it is. But Cairns has scored an early touchdown. The previous game between these two was somewhere in the 40s to 8. We don't need to worry about that. We especially don't need to worry about the last game that happened.
No, we're just purging that from our memory.
Yeah, exactly right. Here we are. We have the punt team out there ready to kick it away. And we'll get down to about the, actually the first down marker. That's how far they had to go for the previous play. That's actually a pretty decent punt. He's got about 45 yards out of that, I think. So we now swap over to the Falcons on offense. Just as well, that timer down the bottom of the screen that you see, that's just a running total. There's no way I'm going to be able to sit here and adjust a game clock for you guys. So that's just a running total so we can get an idea of how long the quarter has been going for. That was almost a good play in the backfield for the Chargers, but they just couldn't get the running back down there. It'll be a first down here for the Falcons. All right, first down and 10 coming up here for the Falcons once again. Here's the play action pass. And caught. That plays down to about the 9 yard line. And looked a bit scary here for the Chargers, but good for the Falcons faithful. Coming to this first and 10 at about the 9 yard line. Chargers looking to stop the second touchdown going through. Looks like they have managed. Looks like they've stopped them at the line of scrimmage. Or maybe just gained about a yard. Now for their second attempt. And it looks like they've called offside on the Falcons here, maybe? Yep, on the Falcons. So that'll be a 5 yard penalty. So if the Chargers want to stop this, they've got to stop 2 downs here and hope to keep the Falcons to a field goal. Oh, snaps a bit low, but he's out on the outside and taken down. That'll be 3rd and goal. The Falcons have one more shot to try and get this into the end zone. Otherwise, they're likely going to settle for a field goal. Quarterback has it, throwing out wide, and it is incomplete. Charge defense has held, not allowed in a touchdown. See, yeah, that certainly is 4th down now. As Falcons line up for a kick for the 3 points. Oh, it's a bad snap. Right back they go. The Chargers are going to try and get a big amount of field. It's thrown upfield as well. Oh, it's a touchdown to the Falcons. That is an absolutely incredible play somehow. A touchdown on the field for the Falcons off of a poor snap that went back to about the 40-yard line. Massive throw downfield. I'm shocked. So now the Falcons will actually line up for another kick to try and take this to 14. Bit better snap this time, and it is through the sticks. That'll be 14-0. That is probably one of the more crazy things I've seen in the sport. As Macy was telling me earlier, amateur sports can give you some more exciting things.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not, it's messy. It's good. It's what you like to see.
So now the kickoff team for the Falcons will come out. The Chargers will try to get another decent return. They got a good return last time, but just ended up way back from the 1st down marker. And a kickoff is a grubber on the ground. It's being returned now. And a good push. A scrum's going through. Here we've got a maul going. They've got it up to just over the 40 here. Big ball from the special teams there. Offense will come out onto the field for a second time. And Kurt, the quarterback, is taken down in the backfield. That'll move him back about another 10 yards as well. Almost 2nd and 20 it looks like. Going to be a fair distance to go. We've got a flag out on the field. False start from the offense. So that will move them back even further. The offense has been moving back more than forward, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if they decide to do a bit of backwards running, maybe some rugby style. I'm not quite sure what our situation is, but we have faith in them. They'll figure it out.
That's it. We'll get there. Now, it was the second half when the Chargers really picked up in the first Cairns game, in the first game of the season. And Kurt's going for another run here, trying to find the edge. But he's going to get forced out. He should pick up around 5 yards there, which will bring it to about 3rd and 20. Still a long way to go here. And it is going to be the pass attempt. And incomplete. That still wouldn't have been enough for a first down. And the kicking team will come out once again. Chargers now going to punt it away. Big high ball out to around the 25, and it's fumbled. Have the Chargers recovered it? Going to have to wait for a call from the refs. And the Chargers do keep the ball there. The fumble off their kick. It was a beautiful high punt there. Put a bit of pressure on the player from the Falcons, and we get a recovery. So the Chargers will get the ball on about the 25 here with a new set of downs. Going to pass through the middle, almost hits the umpire, but it will be incomplete for a 2nd and 10. Or incomplete out on the throw to the sideline. We'll have a 3rd and 10. Quite possibly in field goal range as well. It'd be a monster of a kick. And Kurt trying to run up the middle again, but they will call forward progress on that. And it is 4th down now As are they going for it on the 4th? Looks like we're going for it. 4th down and maybe about 5. The pass play, and it's broken up. Almost an interception in there too. And that will be a handover. So the teams will swap sides, and a 1st and 10 for the Falcons. It was definitely too close to punt on that play. We have a flag on the field. The flag on the field, it looks like we're gonna have a kick from the Chargers. Not sure what that one was for. No, we are. This is going to be a handover to defense. Down on the field, Falcons offense in their huddle. 1st and 10. It's an interesting setup here. We've got Chargers quarterback out playing as a DB, defensive back, out on the side, on the near side. Big pass downfield, and it is caught. He's off to the races, and that is a touchdown. Huge throw, got right over the top. They could run it in. That will be 20-0. And that will be called quarter time, it looks like. They'll swap sides. I'm interested why they wouldn't just take the point after. But quarter time it will be. Teams will change ends, I assume, to take the point after. Not sure exactly what the call is on that. And that'll be a 2-point play for the Falcons to kick off the second half. Or second quarter. And the Chargers offense will take the field. So at the start of the second quarter coming up here now. Chargers on offense. Macy, what do you think's going to happen on this drive?
They're going to be, looks like they've got trips right, I think. So they'll be looking for a pass. Well, it was a lot of running, and I think we only got about 2 yards.
Yeah, I think he went back about 15 there. All the way out to the sideline. There was a gain of about 2. There's a second down. Decent run through the middle, but on forward progress. Should get maybe a yard. We got third down and about 7. Kurt's got some sort of space up the middle, runs into about 3 players, taking straight down. That's going to be 4th down. The punt team is headed out. With the Falcons receiver lining up at around 25. Make sure to set the punt. And they'll stop it about exactly where the receiver was standing to pick it up. As they got a few more yards off the trickling bounce. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Falcons on their own 29. And it looks like the hard count's caught the Chargers. It's going to be a free play. They do stop the play, but it's going to be a penalty. Should make it 1st and 5 for the Falcons. And they will accept the penalty. Make it 1st and 5. Few extra yards there off of the catch. Falcons get down to the 40-yard line. With the score already out to 22-0. Chargers definitely going to be looking to get a stop here. Fresh set of downs for the Falcons. It's going to be tossed out to the running back. And tackle for a loss of about 1. Well, they'll call it at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down coming up. It will be the pass. And almost picked off. We'll go to an incomplete pass for 3rd and 11. As a timeout is called by the Falcons. That is 3rd down here. Chargers looking for a stop. Falcons looking to put more points on the board. The pass is up, wide open. And that's in for another touchdown to the Cairns Falcons. Making it 28-0. Looks like they're lining up for a two-pointer. And it will be good. Up to 30-0 now. But there was a flag on the field. So wipe those points off the board. Falcons will have another go. We'll force them back 5 yards. And they may opt to punt here. Well, not punt. Take the field goal. It looks like they're just going to go for it again. And the pass out wide will be good. 2-point play is in, so they will still convert as we go 30-0. Good run there from the little Prez himself. I believe it was Zach Walker. Chargers will start their drive from the 35. Chargers looking for their first points on this drive. Toss outside, keeps his feet. Will get taken down. That'll be a loss of a few yards. And second down. Pass play coming out. Oh, it's breaking out off their chest. It's going to be third down and 13 or 14. Macy, is there anything you're seeing that you'd like them to perhaps change up?
Oh, look, I don't want to sound hypocritical or anything. I haven't really played, but I think we just got to get away from our defenders. We're looking for the passes, and we're just not open enough to get them. And I mean, unlucky coming off the chest. Got to have your arms out in front. Hits that plastic, you're not going to catch it.
And we've got the third down at 10. It looks like it's going to be a big loss on the sack. That's going to set up a punt from way back in their own territory. punt coming basically from on the 10. Big high one as well. Maybe some pressure on. I think they might just be opting to let him roll after the recovery before. And the Falcons will take over. Another drive starting for the Falcons here. 1st and 10. Pass out wide. Gets around some players too. And he's down the sideline. The ankle tap not able to get there. And that's going to be another touchdown to the Cairns Falcons. But there's a flag on the field. Maybe an offensive hold. We look to see what the umpire's going to call, but they are bringing it back. False start. 5-yard penalty. So that touchdown will be wiped off the board. 5 yards back for the Falcons. That's essentially a 72-yard penalty. The Chargers defense get a do-over. Pass out to the side, a little bit out of the reach of the receiver's hands, and that's going to be 2nd and 15. Now, Macy, you've been training quite a bit with the team. I suppose the women's team's just doing some trainings now?
Yeah, at the moment we're training. We've been training with the men's teams, so I'm recognising some of the plays going on out there. Yeah, look, I don't know. We're trying our best. It's just, yeah, I don't know.
That's all good. So, what have you been? When did you start playing? What's it like learning with the group?
Yeah, so I started training. Never actually played a game. I started training back in 2018. I moved to Townsville, and random girl from work said she'd joined, and I rocked up, and she never came again. So I don't know what that meant, but and then yeah, I tried for 2 years before Chargers started up, and we've come to this club, and they've really put the women's game out there, and they've put a lot of support behind us and put money into us, and it's been really good to see. And certainly previous years we've had girls come down, and because we're kind of put off to the side a bit, and they've come and then not really stuck around. But most girls who we've seen come along and try out have stuck around. So, if women are looking for a new sport in Townsville, even if it's off-season for your league or your union or anything, come down and check us out.
That's fantastic. Now, you are a multi-sport individual, are you not?
Yeah, I certainly am. I try and have a foot in the door for everything. I've played union in the union season. I play a bit of indoor soccer, netball, looking at doing water polo, just, you know, anything I can get my hands on. Yeah, out of the house all the time. I had 7 sports sessions a week for a while there, so.
Certainly sounds like he kept busy, but sidelined at the moment.
Yeah, I decided to join in with the boys' rewards, as they like to call it, for a couple of their false starts in the game against Cyclones, and just pulled my hammy, just, you know, doing some sprints, but I'll be back. It's not long now.
Fair enough. Not too bad then. This is 3rd down, the pass play going down the field, and that will go to 4th as incomplete, and Chargers get a stop. So 4th and 20. And the punt team will get out. Is that our first stop or second stop? Falcons line up for a punt, and it's over the head again. That is almost near the end zone. Taken down this time, though. Is that safety or on about the 1? Looks like it's going to be on the 1. And this is a huge opportunity for some Chargers points. Think we're going to get it in?
I have faith. Well, let's see what they can do. Probably looking for a run play, I imagine, but...
Looking for their first point of the day and second ever touchdown. Got receivers lined up on both sidelines. And it is going to be a pass. Kurt's going to run himself. And touchdown, Chargers! Got some points on the board off of a beautiful play. Actually getting the stop this time on the punt. On that missed snap. We get the 6 points on the board. We're looking for the 7th. Campbell looking to get his first career points as well. Snap is good, and the kick, it's there. Got the first point on the board for Campbell, and Kurt, his first touchdown of the season. There we go, exciting stuff.
Absolutely, it's good to see. It's not off an intercept or any of those. Just good play by the boys.
It looks like we'd be getting near the end of the second term as well. So they've been out there for 26 minutes. As I said, I have no idea what the actual game time is. We'll just do our best from that one. It's good to see some points on the board. 30-7. And Kurt, who you can just see on the sideline there, Mr. Newberry. He is one of our more experienced players. even though he's probably one of our youngest players as well. Oh, huge return coming down here. The kick actually went behind him and taken all the way up to their own 40. Mika is one of our more experienced and younger players, as he's played high school over in the States. So he knows a little bit about this game, I think. It'll be the defense's turn again. They got the stop and the recovery on the 1 yard line. Made it not too difficult for the offense. The offense gets to rest a bit more. Defense for the reward, straight back on the field. And a flag comes up as well. Might be a free play here. They've got the first down and more. Looks like a 20-yard pass play there. This flag was on the defense, which it likely was. That will not matter. Although the ball's being brought back, I'm not sure if it was on the offense. Normally a whistle would blow. As such, I thought it was on the defense. We're going to have to wait and see. False start offense. So we get the 5 yards on the offense. That 20-yard play wiped off the board. It'll be 1st and 15. Pass over the head. I think it landed out of bounds as well. So we get 2nd and 15 on their own 35. I've got to give a shout out to the super professional best photographer in Townsville, I would say. Out there you can see him in the orange vest, Chris. He is from Sky Reef Photo. And he's been coming down, taking some pictures of us. Places we go, they play just not making it 3rd down and 15 here. Yeah, Chris, his photos absolutely spectacular. Have you got yourself any nice snaps from Chris there?
Yeah, there's a few here and there from some training sessions, but it's when I'm throwing and I have really bad form, so I haven't put those anywhere.
That is Sky Reef Photo. Does some good stuff. At least I don't have to do the filming this week. And 3rd and 15 here, the play about to get started. Quarterback looking to throw it. It is downfield here, incomplete. That's going to be another 4th down here. The Chargers defense has been holding. That is the second 3 and out. I'll call it 3 and out, although I think touchdowns were brought back in both series. We'll definitely take it. The Chargers hit 30-7. We'll see. We've had 2 snaps so far that have gone over the head of the kicker, so we'll see if they can tidy that up a little bit here. Straight to him. And that punt's going out wide. Straight out at about the 32. And there mustn't be much time left in the quarter now. So they may have to speed things up a bit on this drive. Running play will probably get back to the line of scrimmage, making it 2nd down. Oh, crunching tackle there. Ball's gone over the head. And it will be 3rd down. Again at the line of scrimmage. Third and 10. And Kirk going straight up the middle there. Get about 5. But it will make it 4th down. So they look to be going for it. If they can't get the 1st down yardage, it will be a handover here. Chargers looking to go for it. Oh, he'll punt it himself. Go out around the 35 of the opposition. Decent gain on the punt. I think he's trying to get in every position he can.
Is it jack of all trades, master of none?
Oh, bro, savage. I definitely wasn't expecting that play. As the Falcons take over, Chargers defense has held up for 3 and outs, both of the last Falcons possessions. And a big throw downfield It is out of reach. And we're going to go to 2nd and 10. Another throw downfield. Over the hands again. No flags on the play, and that's going to be 3rd and 10. Defense still holding strong here for the Chargers. Falcons looking for those big plays up the middle at the moment. And they will call the half. We're going to take a little break here. 30-7 in the first half there. It was all one-way traffic at the start, but the Chargers have livened up a bit here. We'll join you quite shortly once again for the second half. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back to the second half. Oh, yeah, second half. Third quarter here at the JCU. Joe Baker Field. The Chargers versus Falcons. A big hit to start things off with here. And I now have another co-commentator. We'll switch roles. Macy, thank you so much for everything. And now jumping on the camera. And now, why don't you introduce yourself?
G'day, I'm Simon. People call me Levo. I'm injured this week with a broken rib from the last game at Townsville Sports Reserve. So it's a nice, cool afternoon it's turned out to be here. A huge hit there, bigger hit than bad of Michael Jackson back in the 90s. Kurt runs the ball back, looking for an option. He's running hard, running towards the line. He's made a few yards here. He's gone past the first down, through, and tackled. Probably making about 20 yards, I'd say there, Lewis.
Yeah, huge run coming out. Found the edge out on the side, on the far sideline there. Massive run from Kurt there. Chargers have really picked up since that. Since they let in 30 points. After that, it's been huge. They got the last 7 points on the board. They've kept the Falcons to 3 and outs. We're looking at first down here in their own territory. Oh, low snap, but picked up. And it's in the air. I think that's hit the ground, though, for incomplete. And we'll move off to second down. So what's your sort of experience like in the Gridiron sphere?
Very limited. I've come to Gridiron as a midlife crisis, as a 47-year-old, and before that I played rugby, so that's why I'm here. So great work that Adrian and Vern have done to get this club up and running. The running back's taking it through, just getting caught up there in the middle of the ruck and probably not making much there. Yeah, Adrian's done a great job, and this new team, the Chargers, is really going to make a difference in Towns with Gridiron and hopefully expand the game. But I think there's like rugby union, there's probably a position out there for every body shape. So if anyone's keen to come down, anyone played football, soccer, tennis, badminton, if you want to come down, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, I think we could do with some more bigger bodies, I think. There's the Falcons have some huge guys out there. Cyclones last week had some pretty big ones. You had a bit of a run-in with one?
Yeah, he was a man monster. And maybe it was bad technique or bad skill, but I ended up with a few broken ribs. But here we are. I have the week off and hopefully get down to Mackay next weekend. It's like the referees are doing some bird calls out there. Not happy with something. Referees do a great job here. They have to deal with a lot. And yeah.
Yeah, it's not exactly the easiest sport to referee in the world. The rule book, almost 200 pages long of technical lingo. Have you had a chance to sit down and read that?
Yeah, I haven't read the Bible, but I went to a Catholic school, so I'd probably leave it at that. That's probably a bit longer. And here we go, snapping back to Kurt. He's taking it wide. The offensive line's done a good job. They've pushed people away, and he's run up and taking a run again. He's doing a little bit of running. It'd be good to see a little bit more of passing going on, but they'll find their way and their rhythm. It's just going to take a few games, I think.
Yeah, certainly right. I think, well, I mean, they did get a big run off the run before, but yeah, we'll definitely get there. We've seen signs of some really good things happening, especially in the second half of the last Cairns game. Lots of moving the ball down the field, and the defense has been doing its job too, coming into the end of this game. And there's the pass out wide, but I think it was tipped. Won't make it to the Chargers player. Fourth down.
Yeah, I think the Chargers have come in with about 25% of the roster having played the sport before, and 75% haven't. So there's still a big learning curve. Here we go. We're at the 4th. They're not taking the option for the punt. Still looking for points here. Lines have said bit of an offside by. We might get a few yards here and make it down. Just depends what the referees are going to be generous or not.
Yeah, it looks like the hard count got the defense to jump. We'll wait to see if there was movement on the offensive line, though. They are going to call it on the offense. The hard count not only called out the defense, got the offense first. Just going to move it back, and that's likely going to bring out the punt now. No. Just going for it. No guts, no glory. We are Chargers down by 23, just going for it. And it's another kick. It's high. It hasn't gone very far. But it will roll. Get up to about the, I'd say the 15 maybe. So not the worst punt in the world in the end.
Yeah, there's a good opportunity for the defensive line here to try and restrict them. Their quarterback is throwing well today. He's getting a lot of movement along the edges and towards the side. Not as been as sharp with the catching in the last 2 quarters, but we'll see how they go. Falcons have come down here a little bit lighter than they were in Cairns, a few less numbers, and even though it's not the hottest day, I think it's wearing people out. You can see the sun's just about to go soon. Beautiful, picturesque view of Mount Stewart up there. It's quite beautiful, isn't it?
It's wonderful. Yeah, can we get a view of that? Look at that. There we go. Yeah, the tripod's sort of set not to go up really. Beautiful, beautiful work there from our professional cameraman extraordinaire. Looks like we've got a timeout. Now Falcons get to start their latest drive. They haven't been able to get too much going offensively of recent. And, off the hands. They won't get the first down there. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they're just not as sharp as they were in the first quarter, but they're still looking for it. They went through the centre then. So they've changed their tactics a little bit. The Chargers are starting to probably provide a little more pressure on them, and that's maybe showing in the incompletion rate of the Cairns offensive line. I was going to say breakaway there, but that's the wrong sport. Ooh, close running there, and he's gotten away. He's getting away, and he's getting tackled there. They've gone a little bit too high on the tackle, and it looks as though he'll have the legs to go through all the way through to the end zone. And, yeah, it was a bit of an easy run, but some of these Chargers tackles probably need to go a little bit lower.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate there. I suppose caught off by the constant air raid attack. And then the running back finds the edge straight down the sideline. There were the tackles almost getting in there. Player is down at the moment. Hope he is okay.
We're back live there. We just had a technical difficulty, but we've resolved that. See what they're off to now. Looks as though they're going to go for the 1 point. See how they can spoil it here, the Chargers. Bit of pressure. There's a flag out. So I'll see what eventuates here. Oh, interesting. Any idea of what's going out there, or? Yeah. The umpires are having a bit of a union meeting. Just stopping there.
Yeah, given that the play was stopped, I would assume on the offense. Likely a penalty coming out. Probably a false start. Yep, false start on the offense. So they'll be forced back a few yards as they try to convert that next point.
Yeah, we got the kick occurring again. Just looking to see if they can add the extras here. High snap, comes through, delivers well with the kick, puts it through the uprights, and that's 1 point. And back to the 30 line for the Falcons to kick back to the Chargers. JCU is one of the sponsors of the Chargers. We're playing at Joe Baker Field. And it's in quite good condition at the moment. And our other sponsors are the Uni Bar, and that's the home for the Chargers, where they go and have a few drinks to just talk about what's happened in the game. And IEP injuries and exercise. So if you inspired exercise, so you're into that type of exercise, they're good for you.
I think that they're physios, aren't they? Yeah, physiology. So they try and keep players on the field with some injuries. You haven't seen them yet?
No, I got well looked after by the people at the Marta in Townsville. They helped me out through my soreness. So yeah, here we are. The Cairns kicker has got a good foot on him. He probably could get all the way to the end zone with a kick. He's got a good style. Yeah, very depleted there. I think there's a few injuries. Had one player out, young Mr. Walker. Here we go. The Falcons coming to kick, and here comes Super Boot. Oh, that's a good kick. Nearly bigger than Ollie Campbell, who played rugby union for Ireland, but they're bringing the ball up here, the Chargers. He gets around one, but then gets caught up in the middle of the ruck to take a first down somewhere near the 30-yard line.
Yeah, huge kick. That almost went back to the end zone, I think. But a good return, getting about the 25 yards out of that. I would say, I've lost the Chargers name on this string. How silly of me. That is now repaired. 37-7. If we get rid of the first 30 points, it's a 7-7 tie game.
And as well as that, I do think the Chargers probably have a better uniform. The grey and the green could be made a little bit more exciting, but it's still good colour, the grey and the green. I do like it. Kurt Newbury How can he take this forward? I think he's... Let's see what he can do. He's looking for a pass. Gets it over. Probably just a little bit of inexperience with the receivers just to get a little bit forward. But they did well there, and it's a good chance to get forward with more yards rather than a run.
Yeah, going through all the passes once again. But I think it's been pretty even on the Chargers' side. The Falcons have definitely favoured the air. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Kirk getting out of a tackle. Can he break a second? 2 more get onto him. He'll be taken out to the sideline. Bounces straight up. He's a tough man. He is certainly a tough man. Not the biggest of guys, but he's been taking a few hits.
Yeah, he's definitely getting the checks there from the other team. You know, more checks than pension day there. They're doing a good job, or maybe I should say more checks than a Prague nightclub. Here we go. Mr. Newbury's going to take the ball here. See what he can do. Bit of magic. Takes the ball back. He's looking for some room out wide. He's got a bit of an opening here. He's going to run. I reckon he can get all the way for a down. Oh, fumble. Great run. Great run. Good work.
And after he did pick up the first down there, but just couldn't hold on to the ball as he got tackled. The fumble will cause a turnover. The Falcons are going to take over.
You've been with the Chargers from the start, so been around the team. So what do you think in terms of the spirit of the team?
I absolutely love it. It's just a fantastic team spirit. As Pres Vern says, it's the family, and I think it definitely is really like that. We haven't been getting the results on the board, but I think everyone's still getting out there and enjoying what they're doing, enjoying learning. This is only, there we go. There is a touchdown to Cairns once again. Huge scoreline coming out here now. But yeah, I think it's been really good team to be a part of. I think I've been doing a lot of the sideline stuff, filming up in Cairns and making some video montages, now broadcasting, stuff I kind of like to enjoy to do as well.
Yeah, and I think that's evident by the support and the family environment of the club. There's a lot of families here today. Some people watching their husbands or watching their children, so it's really good to see, and everybody's helping out and everybody has a role to play, and I don't think anybody has to be asked to do something. They just get out and do it, and it's really good to see. But I think early stages in this club, there's a lot of potential here for this club to grow into something special. They're going for the 2, throws it over, just had a little bit too much room. I think, just seeing that 2 point there, just a little bit of inexperience, but in time that's going to come, and they're going to make it harder for that offense of the other teams to get these touchdowns and interfere with them a little bit more, legally of course.
It's definitely a massive learning experience. I think for most of the players, this is only their 3rd game really, and in such a complicated sport, it doesn't really matter how strong you are, how fast you are. It's still going to take time to come together as a team. And we see signs where they've been going really well. But just one little lapse and you've got 7 on the board against you, or 8 here.
That's right, and I think you just got to break it down for the number of touchdowns, and just just taking one small step to the start, and just taking each step and each play and building confidence. Here comes the super boot. Oh, it's taken it down, and it's gone over, and Oh, he's taken the ball. Oh, a little bit hard to see from here. So 200 pages. Have you read the rulebook?
Skimmed it. On the trip to Cairns I had a little attempt at a read. I'm an avid NFL fan, and so starting to watch a bit more college football now as well. For those that are in the know, the rules that we play to, the international ones, are not NFL. They are basically the NCAA college rules with a few different modifications. And especially in the fact that we're using a rugby field, we're using we're using a little bit smaller field because we need the end zones on the inside. Otherwise, the posts will be on the within the field of play. As we've got an edge, huge run there, picks up about 20 yards. Massive run there coming out for the Chargers team here, and that's going to move the chains. Massive stuff. Good signs if we can keep it going here for the Chargers. Get a few more. No fumbles given away. Might get some more points on the board. First down and 10 here on their own 42.
Low snap there. They've recovered well. They've lost a little bit of yards here. But that previous run is just an example of that one small step which will put us a little bit forward and then put the Cairns team in the Falcons in 2 minds, and then we can start to move and take some pressure off the quarterback. We're still trying to build up combinations with the players here as well. And it's good in the team. I think the oldest player we have in the team is in his mid-50s, and the youngest player is in about 18. So there's a good breadth of age there, and we probably need to go on a little bit of a recruitment drive. Might have to take a bus and drive it around Flinders Street on a Saturday morning at about 2 in the morning, or go to Stockland on a Thursday night. Yeah, or go down to Air on a Saturday morning, or Ingham, and just pick people up and tell them there's a free hot dog in it. Passes the ball away, runs to the side. Good little run there, and that's that little step thrown to the ground, not too aggressively, all part of Gridiron there. And good number here. Is it the 3rd down? 4th down. 4 and 3. See how we go. What would you do here?
Oh no, he's flipping over the 3. Sorry, I was well wrong there. You were completely right. So I got 3rd down. I would take a play here. I wouldn't punt. Even if it was 4th, you'd probably want to go for it. We do have the 3rd down in about 3. Throw out wide. It's not going to find anybody. To the ground it goes, and now it is 4th down. So now we get to see what they would have chosen. As the punter is staying on the bench. Yeah, this bench is looking very depleted for the Chargers now. As I think players may have to start playing both sides. If you are interested in playing this sport, of course. I think registrations have closed for this year, but next year players are definitely looking for more players. And offside. Is this going to be on the defense this time? And the defense is walking back a little bit. The hard count has worked for the Chargers this time, and no offensive jump, so they will take the 1st down without actually having to do the play.
Yeah, that's right. They've done a good job here. Let's see if we can drive forward. What's in the mind of the quarterback here? He's going back. Looks as though he's shaping to pass. He's connected there, taking it wide. That's okay. He's run the ball out, and it's probably made about 5 yards. Good work there. As you know, we're playing here at JCU. You can see a big crane in the sky over there, Macy. We're building a new 403-bed student accommodation building there. We can show that later. So if you're interested in coming to uni and playing Gridiron, come to JCU and play for the Chargers. Here we go. Kurt's got the ball here. Louis a bit disappointed me for getting the camera moved, but Kurt's taking the ball back. He's just been pulled down and horse collared down. The flag comes out, and I think there's going to be a bit of a discussion here.
Yeah, so definitely looked like the hands got inside the pads there. I'd say personal foul, 15-yard penalty. Yeah, essentially. So if you get in there and grab the pads and drag them down, the technical term is the horse collar there. The grill on the helmet is the face mask. So yeah, you cannot do the face mask, and you cannot grab them by the pads. Yep, they're calling a personal foul for the horse collar. And that'll be a 15-yard penalty to the Chargers as they get to go down the field. So that would have been a loss of about 8 or so, turned into a 15-yard gain.
And I noticed you said personal foul. Is there personal and team fouls in Gridiron? What's the difference?
A personal foul, they just categorise as a more egregious foul. So things like your false starts, offside, those things, they're still done by the individual, but a personal foul will be a 15-yarder as opposed to a 5 or 10.
Thanks for that. There's a bit of a rugby pass out there to the running back, and he's handled to the ground and put back. The crowd's a little bit boisterous there. So yeah, the new student accommodation block I was talking about is going to be opened at the start of 2022. So JCU's got some great programs for people to study in. So if you're looking for a university that's going to give you a great future and career, then look for JCU.
Oh, I'm a student here. I'm starting my honours next year. As we go for the second and about 15, there's about 3,000 players around Kurt, and he will get taken down. We got Macy, you at JCU? No, just me from the broadcast team here. Yeah, starting my honours in events management, Bachelor of Business, Sports and Events Management.
The final between the teams that get to the finals between Mackay, the two Townsville teams, the Cyclones and the Chargers, and the Falcons. What's the final called?
I believe that is the Reef Bowl. I'd say the other Townsville team, the Cyclones, are probably favourites to take that down. I think the score of the game of our last game was 82 to the old 0. But they are a very good outfit. They know their football.
Yeah, and there's certainly numbers and experience there. And they've moved to the road track this year, so we're playing in good facilities in Townsville for Gridiron. And we make the trip to Mackay next week, or Mackay for people who come from somewhere, call it Mackay. But we just call Townsville.
I literally called Mackay for the first probably 6 months I moved up to far north Queensland. There you go. But it is a wonderful part of the world. I certainly enjoyed up here. The evening tonight is absolutely phenomenal. We have third and around 20. And tackled in the backfield, the running back for a loss of about 5. Being tough, the offense looking to stay out here. And they may as well. It's nearing the end of the third quarter. But it is a 4th and 20-something. So we could see another one of these quarterback punts. pass this down the field. Oof. In between two Falcons players, and that'll be a handover for the Falcons. 45-7 currently. As we should be nearing the end of this quarter at some point, but handover definitely there. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 players on the bench, maybe. 8 or 9. It's going to be rough for the players. They're going to be tired, but they're still getting out there. They're giving it their all. That's something really to be admired about the guys. They get out there and they're still pushing hard.
Yeah, that's right. They'll well deserve their Powerade tonight. And Cairns, see whether they favour to go for a run or looking for a little bit of air. It's come through, still going wide. They seem to be getting a bit of momentum as they come off that back line and going wide. Good face-off tackle, pushes him through. They still get to the first down, but that's a little bit of encouragement for the defensive line. Starting to build up a bit of a combination. They probably need to try and get through their offensive front line a little bit faster to try and stop that running back getting that momentum. Yeah, so I think as well as a ladies team, they are starting to look in Townsville for a junior competition. So people who are in their teens and are looking for a different option to play this great sport, yeah, they're starting to look for junior teams across the city to start a bit of a comp. Here we go. Running through Kansas, setting themselves. It's a little bit messy there. He's taken the ball straight from the snap and over for a touchdown, and that's one of their few touchdowns for the night, the Falcons.
That will put it up to 51 to the old 7 there. Unless it's getting... That's a flag on the field. Just maybe not get too hasty with that scoreboard. It looks like they will draw back, much to the... dislike of the Falcons. There we go. We'll wait to hear from the ref. False start on the offense. There's been a few touchdowns taken away by the false start.
Yeah, it's been disappointing for the Cairns team. They are quite sharp in their running and just proving that little bit quicker and getting that momentum as their running backs start to get through the field. I think when the Townsville played the Cyclones, the Chargers played the Cyclones last week, they had a few touchdowns at the start that got called back. Yeah, 3 in a row. And they got a few after that, but yeah. So I think the Chargers, just little steps here. Just see if they can hold Cairns out. And then I think they can try and build on that for the fourth quarter. This quarter's going for a long time. Yeah, a lot of interest in this quarter. It's going longer and longer.
There has been a lot of pass plays, so the incomplete passes will stop the clock a lot more. But up the field, that's going to be a first down. Still going. He's just trying to get down. Chargers trying to rip the ball out. Huge gain after contact there from the Cairns player. Chargers just couldn't get him down.
Yeah, it's definitely like a freight train there. It's hard to stop. Just kept on going and going. So Cairns in a good position here just before the end of this quarter. Chargers need to try and hold them out. Try and make sure that their defensive call is up for this play. Good snap, good height. Receiver's gone out wide. And he's jumped in, put the foot in, and it's a touchdown. No flags coming out. So, yeah, the touchdown stands, and let's see whether they go for 2 or 1.
Now, one thing as well, that one did look a little bit close to the sideline, but one little difference if you are an NFL watcher to the NCAA rules, the college football. If in the NFL you require 2 feet inbounds for a completed catch, in the college rules and the international, which we're using, you only require the 1 foot. So it is actually easier to take a completed catch on the sideline there or at the end of the end zone. You just need that 1 foot to touch the ground and have possession of that ball. You do have to maintain possession of the ball, of course. Yeah, they will line up for that extra point. And over it goes, making it 52-7. The wind is starting to pick up quite a little bit here in the evening. Ball just flopping off the stand. This is big. Oh, ball's gone quite low and not a huge amount of distance on it. Picked up for a return. Almost instantly taken by the offensive team or the kicking team. First and 10 here for the Chargers. That score, of course, at 52-7. It's blown out a little bit more than the previous match than they had, but they've definitely shown good signs. And there was a flag assessed on that. The ref running away with the ball. I'm not sure. Are they Oh, they're swapping sides. It's the end of the 4th quarter. End of the 3rd quarter, sorry. That looked kind of strange. We do get into the 4th period now. So we'll get that fixed up with production. We're into the last quarter here. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually go for the running clock in this one due to the size of the deficit. The Chargers looking to get their 11 men on the field. Flag goes flying into the air on that play. It would be a massive loss if it does stand. The penalty on the offense would be declined. If it's on the defense, though, it's going to be about 1st and 5. I'd probably expect to see it as an offensive hold in that type of play. So I'd expect it to stand. As the Chargers would decline it in that case. face mask on the offense, not a hold, so that will be a 15 on the defense. Sorry, we're going the wrong way. I'm still in the third quarter. It's a face mask on the defense and 15 yards for... No, what? I'm so lost. So the Chargers, I was right the first time. It was on the Chargers. Let's just ignore that little section of commentary. As I've seen before, I wouldn't be surprised if they opt for the running clock due to the size of the deficit. That would mean this would only be a 15-minute quarter, as opposed to the clock stopping for incomplete passes, penalties, out of bounds. Is 3rd and a mile, and that could be a safety. It is a fair way back. They're going to mark it at the 1 yard line, as it's going to be 4th and 40. 4th and 40. There is no space for the punter as well. The problem about being pinned so deep for a punt here on the 4th down is that you've only got the end of the end zone. If it goes out the back of the end zone, that's going to be what's called a safety, and it will be 2 points for the side on the defense. So that would be the that would be Cairns, and then the Chargers would have to kick it away and give possession back to the Falcons. The snap is taken and punted away. He's got it out to about the 30 or 31. Which is not a bad effort with the short time. He actually ran out to the side a little bit to give himself a bit more space. So good work there from the kicker. I believe, yes, David Campbell. This is going to mean that the Falcons have fantastic field position, 1st and 10 at the 30.
Yeah, good work from DC there. He's come and joined us from the Today Show, David Campbell. Good kick. I saw that the Cairns player, when that play was set and the punter was taking the kick, had started to run just before the Chargers player snapped it back, so they can start moving and run. Is that right?
So there's different ways you can actually move before. Oh, we have a timeout from the Cairns team, I would say. I'll get right onto explaining that in one moment. But yeah, so there's we'll leave the timeouts as is. Just disregard the timeouts on the screen. So players can move around. The players that can't move at all are those set on the offensive line. So your offensive linesmen, your guards, your wide receivers, your wide receivers can change position. It's basically your offensive line. If they move, that is a false start due to the defensive team. They will move off of movement, so that will force the defense to actually jump. Oh, pass broken up there, done very well. So that's the number 4, Dylan Yorkson. We have, so the players protecting the quarterback, essentially, the offensive linesmen, once they're set, they cannot move. The defense, they can run around however they like. They can run up to the line, they just can't cross the line. But the defensive players can move in any way, shape, or form that they wish. an offensive player can run around the back. The receivers, they can change their position anywhere they like to on the field. But if they are set on the inside line, they cannot move. It's just if they're on the outside. It's one of the more simple aspects of this sport. Yeah, defense has free reign to move around however they like. And the running back has gone through everybody. The ankle tap hasn't worked. A touchdown for the Cairns Falcons here. They start piling onto that total, and I make it 58-7.
Yeah, let's see if what option they take here. They had 2 or 1. And I think the players and the Chargers are working through their energy levels, but this is good experience for them. Getting ready to set up. And you got the players on the sideline here for the Chargers. Ready to add the extras as the crickets start to sound. Oh, going for 2, pushing it over, and it looks as though they've called it, and they've got 2 extra points, but a bit of an injury here to go out and assess the player.
So that'll make it 62-7. The already depleted Chargers. Looks like they've lost another one. It's been a brutal game here. But, like, looking at it as well, Cairns don't have a huge amount of players either. So it's been a very taxing night for both of the teams. Yeah, looks like they've only got about 2 sides worth. Yeah, good learning experience for both these sides. Again, I think the Falcons just went down to the Mackay Mavericks last week in that match that they played up in Townsville. It does make a lot of sense for Mackay to play the Cairns side in sort of middle ground, because that is a very long trip otherwise. Rockhampton was actually in the competition last year, but they've moved to a more southern division now. Cairns to Rockhampton especially, that is a large distance to travel. Hope the player isn't too bad. Hopefully they're just checking him out. Make sure he's good to go.
Yeah, it'd be disappointing for the Mackay team not to be able to go up to Cairns and go to Gilligan's for a good night out, but I suppose they get to go to all the nice nightclubs in Townsville on Flinders Street. It's a good opportunity though for people to travel around and go down to Mackay and go up to Cairns and experience North Queensland and the Coral Coast in all its glory. We've got professional sports medicine type people out there to assess the injury and taking every precaution. There's still a little bit of positive attitude with all the players out there. They're still enjoying themselves. So I think the ethos of the coach for Townsville is that we need to enjoy ourselves. I think that's evident in the way people support each other. As we take this short break,
So that player coming off now, it was number 73, Michael Lord. It is definitely unfortunate, but at least he is able to walk off the field. We hope that is not too bad. Physios, medical professionals go help him out. Definitely a unfortunate thing to see. Never like to see anyone get injured. Now move on to the kickoff from the Cairns side. Ball has gone far enough for a touchback. They'll start on their own 20. Looks like we're winding down in this game. Definitely like to thank everybody that's come out. Quite a decent crowd. Big thank you to all the volunteers here, the guys moving the chains, referees, Cairns for coming down, and my lovely broadcast team here. They've done an absolutely fantastic job. Couldn't do it without them. This could potentially be the last drive of the game. But, oh, Kurt slipped out somehow. He's gone for a first down, still going. Out at about the 35, it looks like. Well, the handoff, and he's going down the field. That might be another first down here for the Townsville side. Big run through the middle. Number 91, Aaron Obrey Jeffrey. Whoa. As number 91 gets smashed on the block attempt, Kerr gets taken down for a loss of, could be around 7. Second and about 15. Kerr's looking to run up the middle as well. On forward progress, almost gets down to the original line of scrimmage. Looks like it's going to be about a 3rd and 11.
Yeah, good drive there. The referees pulled it up as they lost their momentum and they're pushing him backwards. Just driving here, see if they can get through here on the 3rd. 3rd and 11. Passes that out to OJ. And lost that momentum, pushed back, and they'll look for their options here. Referees have come in. And the team's going out there. Looks as though they're looking for a punt. Mr. Campbell's going out there to hit his foot onto that piece of pigskin. So the balls are made of pigskin? No? I just heard that.
I believe originally they were made from that, as AFL balls are still made of the leather, but I believe they are synthetic now. And that's a high ball. They'll very likely opt to it hits Aaron on the shoulder, so that will be the spot of the ball. Looks like they're still going. Oh, pass just broken up there in the end. Good to see Chargers still getting in there and stopping those ones. Falcons have been very good at those plays during the night. As you can see, the scoreline definitely had their pass game on fire. Very good quarterback there, getting that ball through the air, exactly where it needs to be a lot of the time. But it'll be 2nd and 10 here, nearing the end of the 4th quarter. Another long one downfield, almost intercepted there. Very close one, still going for those long balls, but it'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, definitely had the chance there, the Falcons. Just interrupted a little bit by the Chargers, who are starting to show more promise in that area of just stopping the completion of the passes, the long passes from the Falcons. Let's see what the options are here. A great learning curve here for the Chargers. And even though the scoreline is that it is, it hasn't just been one-way traffic, and there have been glimpses where the Chargers have shown some strength. It's credit to them and the small numbers they got here tonight. Gives it to the running back, comes through and taken down. Can he be driven back? Does he make it down? Probably just does. Good run there. Good contact.
Yeah, very hard run, straight up the middle. They're going to give him the first down. Just got there in the end. Quite a few broken tackles there. If there are any Falcons fans out there watching, apologies. We are doing a bit of a biased cast to the Chargers, but thank you for tuning in anyway. Falcons get a new set of downs here. 1st and 10 on the 45. Bit of rough and tumble on the near sideline. Go 2nd and 10 now. Huge run again. Looks to be a 20-yard pickup almost. Now 1st and 10 play coming up. Flag coming out there. Maybe on the defense as the play continues. We're 1st down if the play stands. Illegal formation on the offense. The ball will go back. They'll take that 1st down off the board. And a 5-yard penalty tacked on. So we'll remain 1st down here. We've got the 5 yards added on, 1st and 15. And that'll be another incomplete. 2nd and 15. Coming up, definitely looks like they haven't opted for the running clock. So this time I might get up to around the 40-minute mark or so. I've still got a bit of time left in this game. And this looks like it's victory formation. So there we go. Just as I say, it looks like there's a bit more left. Victory formation is the knee is taken. And that will end the game. 60 points to 7. Congratulations to the Cairns Falcons. Very, very well played from them. Another learning experience here for the Townsville Chargers. They'll take away a lot from that game. Massive thank you to major sponsor of JCU. We're here at the JCU Joe Baker Field. And of course the Uni Bar. And IEP Inspire Exercise. They are physiology experts. There we go. Yep, we've got them on the stream there. Massive thank you to my broadcast team, Macy, jumping on for some comments and taking the camera there. Thank you very much. And Simon, thank you very much for your comments during the game and your camera work in the first half as well. Thank you to all the team volunteers, referees. They've done an outstanding job today. Cairns for coming down. Been an excellent night here. It's not the score that the Townsville Chargers wanted. It's been a great night for some Far North Queensland Gridiron. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in to the stream tonight. It's been excellent. Make sure you follow us on our Facebook. It's TSV Chargers. And our Twitter. We've got a Twitter now as well. TSV Chargers. Instagram. What's our Instagram? Townsville Gridiron, maybe. Townsville_Gridiron. We'll have to change that. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. It's been great having you listen to the comments. This was our first stream. Oh, huge thank you to the media team here at JCU. They actually came in clutch with a camera we could use as our other camera became unavailable. So massive thank you to those guys. We'll be potentially trying a few new things for the next stream we do. That'll be into the next year. Next week, they will be down in Mackay playing the Mavericks. The Mavericks may have a stream for that one coming up. Again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you to all the sponsors, people coming here, the attendees. A great night, beautiful night here in Far North Queensland. We will see you next time. I'll leave you with the last bit here in the team's yell away, because that's always a fun bit. Good night here from JCU Joe Baker Field. We will see you next time.